Hello, ladies, gents, and morbidly obese children. Can I make $2 million adventure? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I'm trying to make it in the daily challenge. Is it an online? Yes, daily challenge. There you go. I am Paco. I do have some mods installed, one that will allow me to do it. I am running MODLUNKY, so maybe it will kick me right out because you're not supposed to do the daily challenge with mods, but it seems like they don't give a crap. An odd choice of music to start with. It is a little bizarre, not gonna lie. It is strange. So clearly, the $1 million goal was a little trivial. Did not realize it at the time. I'm a little mad already. The fact that I put myself in this situation where I'm already fleeing from the ghost, so not the best first level, but we're gonna make it happen. Don't worry about it. The first level, you don't really even gather that much money, do you? Just getting that diamond was basically 50% of the money I would have made. So whatever, all the big money opportunity comes later on in later stages. Please. Later stages of the run, namely the City of Gold, all the vaults, all that good stuff. Sure, I did not actually manage to survive the previous attempt, but by the time I got to the City of Gold, etc., I was like, yeah, getting a million is actually pretty trivial in Spelunky 2. It ain't like Spelunky HD where it's a massive challenge. It's much more like, oh, do you vaguely endeavor to ghost here and there? Oh, $1 million for you. Like, I didn't even get to the point where, to the Madame's giant treasure trove. And I still had already the million. So, you know, it's pretty silly. You know, this would be something pretty sweet. Crushing this guy with a totem. I think for that to happen, I'll have to use a couple bombs. Let's see if there's a shop with bombs. I might be able to afford doing that. It is quite the deviation from my stated objective. I mean, if you give me giant bombs, we might be able to pull this off. I require that key. I would like to do physical violence against you in order to have it. Just trying to eliminate all living things in my purview. It's pissing me off. Alright, give me this key. Just toss it. We'll be back for the Ucharai. Things are a little... I forget. Does this destroy the pack? I sure hope not. Pretty sure nothing that does regular physical damage will destroy the pack. And with this will give me enough explosive power to get this done. Unfortunately, also means that the idol might be disturbed. My priorities are not the greatest. I think they will do it. Yes, maybe the idol will be crushed, but how about the hilarity of it? Sure, no access to the vault. Perhaps I am handicapping myself in several different ways. But how about the hilarious instance of a shopkeeper being crushed by a mega totem? Just that alone is totally worth what we just did. It's not just getting $2 million at the exclusion of all fun. That is just silly. Jeez. Oh, jeez. It's just silly. Let's also have fun with it. So... if there's an opportunity to be a goofball, I'm gonna take it. Alright, so this ghost is annoying. It's far from exploding just yet, though. They did change the timer of the ghost sometime in the middle of... after release, it used to be much faster to split, but they lengthened that because they realized the ghost was way overtuned. I still feel like it's a little too much of a threat. But certainly an improvement. Antonio Banderas gets a giant mouthful of lead. Very happy to make that happen. Always so glad to spread horrible suffering. It's not worth ghosting. I was like, maybe ghosting. Nah, don't be silly. Just do some more damage right there. I finally broke from my the last spell fever. If you haven't seen that video about the last spell on the channel, it is a tower defense game with a lot of weird extra steps, and they are really well designed extra steps to the point it creates this really, really good, really excellent hybrid of tower defense and turn-based tactics RPG. It is an absolutely the thing that struck me the most, and this is something that I'm paraphrasing in the review that I posted about it, showcase review, whatever. Well, I was hoping to avoid old damage there, but I wasn't able to. I just want one of these bullets to do it. Is how well designed that video game is. Like, all of these systems interconnecting in gorgeous ways to create something that is better than the sum of its parts. Finally, the shot landed where I wanted, and now he's dead. So, all right. Gorgeous result. All right, so I am definitely not the richest individual to ever come out of 1-3, and I'm not going to spend a rope getting back up here. That'll be pretty damn stupid. So, carrying on. But we can make it up. I think the 2 million mark is still 100% doable with what we've got going right now. But finally, I broke away from it. I basically reached the end of its life cycle in my brain. There was still a lot of gameplay that I could have done, but I beat the video game, and then I kept playing it a little bit more in higher difficulty levels, and I was like, you know what? I've done it. I'm feeling pretty good about just leaving it here. Some games have a cycle of addictiveness that you just kind of get to the end of it. And it is like a fever breaks. And you realize, you know what? I don't want to play this video game anymore all at once, and you just uninstall it right there, like in the middle of a run. I was like, you know what? I've had enough. Certainly we're going to the jungle. There's more profit opportunity. Excuse me? You may not avoid going to my pocket, you piece of garbage. All right, and this pack should enable me to get a little bit of extra money here and there. Nothing like it's going to make a massive difference. What's going on? There's just no shopkeeper music spawning. It is weirding me out. Is it worth bombing here to access the other idiot? Absolutely it is. Just for the sake of bloodthirst. In fact, I want to do it from the top here. Take a look. He's dead. Because he got punched in the head. Look at that cash. Hell yeah. Maybe we can even harvest up. Look at that. We even get... If I simply do something like this, don't shoot it though. You know, we even get the sweet ass diamond. That's what I drop in the toilet every morning. Take a picture, put it in my catalog, contrast and compare. One of these days I'll put my pooping diary on the internet. Really wow you guys with the absolute quality of my turds. There's some real works of art in there. Certainly we want this. Sputter dead. No boots. So we gotta do things a little funky. You know what? I just don't want to think too hard about it. I was going to just provoke the spider into attacking me. But let's just do it this way. Yep. Alright. I mean, I don't know what kind of delusion is going through my mind right now that I am avoiding picking up gems. It's like, what are you doing? You incredible. Who the hell do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? Do you think you're Kinijub? Do you think you're Twiggle? Just pick it up. Just endeavor to ghost through the... vaults. Okay, I had to think about it before I dropped, just in case I was unable to get back up. But with shotgun jumping, everything is possible. All right, there you go. So finally broke through the last spell, Fever, and I've been stuck in this in-between game limbo, and I've been procrastinating so hard on my next editing video. I've been awful at just not doing it. That video about Rain World really did a number on me. I want to use a rope, but I also don't want to just drop there. I know they reflect. We can't just start shooting indefinitely. Go in there, go in there. There you go. Everything part of the plan, baby. Ow. Well, that is a tragedy, isn't it? To get a freaking teleporter as a reward. That being said, probably a teleporter would be a decent way to get around this level, but do that. Ow! Excuse me. I was just picking up a coin. This freaking noob bait. That's what that coin was. Huh, I thought that was enough points. No, one more. One more caveman. That will be 8. So we got finally some boots. We got 25 seconds. And I don't think there is much to be gained by sticking around this area. You put this here, you do this. Ooh, that's the way I want it. Wow, I got myself an extra gem. There's the idol, but, you know, look at my count of ropes. Certainly, this is getting in the way of me being able to be rich. My absolute pathetic mobility. But what do you want me to do about it? We're working with the daily challenge that spawned. This is a nightmare. Not the greatest environment. Ooh. Shoot down the chute, baby! Destroy them! I never finished Baldur's Gate 3, so that's something I need to take back up. Really shouldn't have just come in here expecting that. Yeah, it's totally clear. Like, that was super reckless. Super reckless. Let me grab the torch. But you know, Baldur's Gate 3, you get to Act 3, and the game becomes a little bit of a chore. This is like, it's not bad, but it's just daunting. The amount of exploration you have to do in Baldur's Gate itself kind of becomes a different game. Not as exciting to explore. So I decided to fire up a game that's been in the library for a long time. It's called The Complex. It has the absolute rocket. I don't even know her name, but she is the Wayne's sister in Letterkenny. And based on that alone, I purchased that video game. Let me tell ya. I mean, she's not like a terrible actress. I will not peg her as Oscar winner next year, you know, at any point whatsoever. But it was a pleasure to watch her on screen, I suppose. This absolutely atrocious, awfully written plot. It is an FMV video game. You know, you just basically watch a movie and then sometimes you're prompted for decisions. And holy crap, the writing is just dog shit. It's one of those things that is so bad that it makes you laugh. It is such a laughably written plot. Oh! I was slightly distracted by this shopkeeper. Did not count on the caveman throwing a torch at me. Even though, you know, he was carrying a torch, so I should have been able to notice that he was right there. But I was preoccupied with the shopkeeper on the other side. Obviously, since this is... Oh, okay, well, the daily challenge has refused to load. There's 0 players doing... Something tells me that it is not zero. The amount of Spelunky 2 people doing this Spelunky 2 daily challenge. Let's go into adventure mode. Try and salvage this absolutely atrocious effort. I was hoping to maybe make it to a leaderboards and then you sort it by money earned. And suddenly I am not a complete loser, but turns out that 0 players that are playing Spelunky 2 these days. No wonder the YouTube numbers are so down. That's the thing, like... Yeah. There you go. Spelunky 2... When I say that Spelunky 2 hasn't had the same staying power, I'm also talking about the view numbers, which is not something that dictates what I put out as extremely evidenced by my output. But pretty sure I was getting more views when I did Spelunky 2 daily challenges than I do with anything related to Spelunky 2, except when it is a really cool mod. Really cool mod videos still get some decent results, you know, in the context of what I usually get. Still that other mod in the back of my mind that I just keep forgetting to install and try out. I received an email and I even responded to the email saying, right now is a bad time. I forget what it was. I think it was when I got the horrible Corvid plague. I was like, oh, this is a terrible time, but I will definitely get around to it once I regain my health. And then it kind of fell by the wayside. I never did it. And believe me, if my own experiences are anything to go by, the person that sends that email, they never forget that you promised and you did not fulfill your promise. They never just move on from the thought. It's always in the back of their mind. Okay, just gotta navigate this scenario a little bit carefully. Ready to go. You know, I never finished the entire thing about the complex, but I will certainly tell you, it is a game where you can get everybody dead. And I thought that was a hilarious concept for just a video. Making a guide to kill everybody. Not because you're achievement hunting or something silly like that, but because you think like every character in this video game deserves death. So here's a very efficient methodology, step-by-step guide to witness the demise of each and every one of these absolute morons. It's a video game about... I learned nothing. I'm going to keep this pack. This pack is certainly not going to kill me this time around. Now the ropes are spawning. The hell is this nonsense? Yes, I just spent a rope to get $1,500. I will hang your mother in real life for $1,500. So, how the hell are you surprised? All right, let's get another rope there. Get this rat. Put it in the altar. Yeah, nice. The complex. It's about this incredible new technology. Of course, it's nanotechnology, so you know it's really advanced. That is supposed to be this incredible advancement in medical science. It's supposed to heal whoever is injected with it, but it's still a prototype. So instead, it's this awful infectious disease that just murders you. Holy crap, time just flies by when you're murdering your enemies. I guess we're just leaving. I wanted to do a little bit more death and destruction, but I guess we're stuck, having to go away. There was a shopkeeper at some point. I mean, a vault at some point. All right. I don't really care about this diamond. And it's all about this following the events of this young scientist. And that's the actress that whose name I have never memorized. Because in my skewed chauvinistic perception, she's just a pretty face, okay? She's just a pretty face with a killer bod. So why the hell would I care to learn her name? Alright, let's get this other body. Oh. Still more filth to be dispatched. Some extra health. Kapala, here we come. This is the answer. We get the Kapala, and we get over 20 health, and suddenly we no longer need to survive. I just now realized that we had the climbing gloves. Pretty sure I've spent like 4 ropes since getting the climbing gloves. No longer need to let go of the power pack, because we're equipped with a ton of health to just survive the explosion. That's the way I do things. Okay, there's no real reason to get that money, but then I realized this guy is all the way over here, huh? Kind of a massive annoyance. A massive annoyance to get to with bombs that don't stick. I guess from up here will be all right. I hate this. I hate that I'm spending so many bombs. Wasn't there a pickaxe, or was that the previous level? That was the previous level, I think. 2 bombs. Let's do 1 more. Because it's hilarious. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. Oh man, this is bad. Ah, this is terrible. How the hell do I even ghost this? Nah, it's never going to bounce away from that wall. I need to... Yeah, I know what I do. I know what I need to do. I need to quickly go over to the other side. The ghost spot was at the top, but we're close enough for just waiting to be the answer here. Anyway, bottom line, in the complex, every character is stupid, and the plot is stupid, and everything is just giggle-worthy. The acting is just atrocious. All the decisions are bad. And basically every one of your decisions is just a fallacy. Most of them are. They don't really have much of an impact. There are 9 endings, but it's really just 2 endings, and I think I want the vault. It goes to no matter what, so let's do it like this. Woo! Oh, that was stupidly close. I hate the way the ghost moves in Spelunky 2. It is so just unnerving. Oh, this was a bad decision. Just the fact... Let me get it much further. Just the fact that it just doesn't... It goes directly at you. Oh, I shouldn't be doing like this. What? Yes, of course that happened. Please. Alright, it's about to split, but we got time. We got time. It wasn't the whole vault, but we still got time. Where's the Grumpo? There's the Grumpo. Get me out of here. Alright, that is the ghosting experience, baby. Look, got it done. Ha! You can't beat me. You can't stop me from taking advantage of game mechanics. Yeah. Anyway, thankfully it's an extremely short game. So I was basically done with it in an afternoon. You kinda do get into it, the entire thing of making different choices, and then it goes a different way. So I spent some time. Thankfully you can skip every single scene can be skipped that you haven't seen. So further playthroughs might take you 5 minutes. I don't know, if I were an actor, I'll probably be ashamed of having done that. But then again, maybe it's like the only paying work that you ever got. and it's no longer something you're ashamed. It's just like it's just working. It's just working money. It was a paycheck. Would I be ashamed that I worked as a low-wage employee at the beginning of my career? I don't think I would. In fact, I did work as a warehouse. I did work as a warehouse hand where I was just sorting and pushing boxes all day. And then for a little bit of extra cash, gave the supervisor a hand job a few times. And, you know, I'm not ashamed of that. So I guess the difference is simply that when you take grunt, low-level actor jobs that are, like, you know, you are in the production, and you know while you aren't in the production that is this role ain't going to open many doors for you. It is so public for everyone to see where you started, whereas you cannot watch me down in the closet in La Laguna with this 54-year-old dick in my hand. You know, you can't see me do that unless you find the video that we made. And he promised he will never put it out on the internet. I trust that man. He seemed very trustworthy. And he jizzed all over my forearm. So let me just do a little bit of violence here. So, you know, it's not the same. I don't, you know, upon further thought, all the things that I'm telling you, it's like, it's not fair. It's not fair to make fun of anybody, any, you know, starting or low-level quote-unquote art actor for participating in roles that are definitely, perhaps, not Jack Nicholson caliber. They do what they can with the material they are given. They collect their paycheck, and they hope to do better next time. I probably shouldn't be so judgmental about it. Think about just the profession of actor by itself. It's something like very seldom it will be a person who is in any way a good person, right? If you're an actor, it's because at least a part of you is pretty narcissistic. I'm looking at the recording of the OBS window where the software is recording, and it looks pretty slow. Hopefully the result, the output, doesn't look the way that it looks in the recording area, because it's quite awful. So I'll be freaking incensed if I went to check out the recording quality and it's this freaking bad. But nothing I can do about it. Here, stuck in the past as I am. Okay, let's get out of here. So, you know, that level of sympathy, it does diminish. Because, you know, people who become actors, there's this veneer of self-importance and narcissism. Obviously, not everybody, I'm saying in general. Right, there's just no money here. There's absolutely no features whatsoever. Usually you come in here, you get a big fat pile of gems. You know, totally worth coming inside. At least we got it. Alright, never mind. I'm full of shit. I have no idea what I'm talking about. 100% worth it every time. Scorpion? Nothing, huh? Funky. Alright, we got a little bit of cash. And the mattock is yet to be depleted. And then you have, on the other hand, the actors who are extremely talented, who should have done nothing with their lives but act. But even in those cases, it's like at the most you're just a really good entertainer, much like what I'm doing right now. It's like, is the reason why you don't feel bad for YouTubers, really, because, bitch, you just want people to praise you. You just want everybody to look at you. You're just doing it for attention. And oh no, it is so hard to sit there and play video games while you run your mouth. You know, it's kind of the same principle. Oh no, it was so hard to stand there in that dress for 16 hours when you did that production, even though then you had 3 months off. Oh, you poor little baby. You had to work for a whole 8 months and then take 2 years to enjoy your millions. It's such a rough time. Then again, if you almost died filming the Titanic, that's not the Titanic. What is the James Cameron movie that was filmed in this underwater facility that people almost drowned? I forget the name of it. Something about, I think it was like The Deep or something like that. This deep underwater film with all sorts of horrible stories that happen. Oh, there's Callie. Not like we need her anymore. I have pumped and dumped her. That is my general dating strategy. Alright. You know what? Let's take matters in our own hands. Just create massive explosions. Woo! Power pack has saved my life. Just like that. Don't jump. Whew. That was a very fortunate bullet. Oh yeah, give me all that cash, baby. Love it. Why not get some invigoration? Let's do it. Delicious jelly. And of course, we gotta praise Callie. It's very important. Put all the flesh where it belongs, which is in her hellish embrace. Fills me with joy to take this opportunity to do proper worship. It is so seldom I get to do it so thoroughly these days. Properly rewarded as well. Feast of the Gods, Ambrosia. Give me that. Off we go. I feel like I forgot the vault. I feel like it's so easy to forget vaults when you never give a crap about it in general Spelunky 2 gameplay. Destroyed. We got boots. Do this. A useful compass. Not so often that you come across such. Let's rescue the vegetable ladies for extra explosive opportunities. We definitely want a giant pile of bombs. Missed her in the previous level. The black market is nearby. Probably underneath. At the bottom. No? Let me get rid of this giant pit of spikes. It's making me nervous. Give my shotgun back. Dispatch this piece of trash. So anyway, that's about the complex. That entire tangent was all about the complex. After that, oh, I see it. After that, I fired up this, I think 2021. I'm so bad about paying attention about dates of release dates for video games. It is somewhat-ish recent. It was a crowdfunded game. And it's basically Shadow of the Colossus reimagined. With a different coat of paint. But it's Shadow of the Colossus. It's in this frozen wasteland. You play this mute girl. Very Nordic inspired environment. There's like zero dialogue. And you just explore the area, get yourself crafting stuff. It's like a hybrid between survival and boss killing. Trials, you have to find the bosses. The bosses are these, if you've never played Shadow of the Colossus, the bosses are these giant mountainous beings. Really should be going to the black market. There's no reason for me not to. There was an idol. That's why I'm forgetting something. It's the idol I'm forgetting, but it's actually... What? Beautiful explosives! No! I wanted those. You idiots. You absolute scum. Filthy pieces of human waste. I despise you. I guess it's destroyed, and now we just have to go through it. We can just shoot down the hall. A bajillion bullets per second. That guy is still alive, though. No longer. Alright, good. Ah! Necromantic arts were still active. Despite all the death, perhaps it was all the death energy that I spewed upon the environment. Really, we got like no explosives, huh? One bomb. Jetpack? Jetpack indeed. Finally get rid of this piece of garbage that I have strapped at my back. Alright. Oh. Death! Very happy to watch that happen. Alright, so just Gronk. Can't be trusting nothing. Sorry, Gronk, you're just not good enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was hoping for some more explosives, but that'll have to do. We got 50 seconds to go all the way back up. Get ourselves that idol. Don't think I forgot it. I think it was right at the top here. Whoopla. We got 30 seconds. We'll be fine. The exit is properly cleared. And there's no reason to go through the regular exit, right? Ah, there is the shopkeeper. But it's only 15 seconds. Let's just not be silly. Just go through here. And now with this jetpack, we don't have to do any kind of silly quest lining. We'll have free access to Hundun, in theory. What's the money situation looking like? 260,000 is not great. Should be able to ghost a vault at some point. There's another idol right there. Definitely, if we don't find more explosives, it's gonna be pretty bad. I thought that I was operating still with the power pack. We gotta time these shots much better. Oh yeah, there you go. Woo! And pray for the gods. It allows you to adjust the difficulty where you don't really need the survival mechanics. But I'm a glutton for punishment, so I made it really hard with the survival mechanics. And then I realized, oh, there's a reason why they let you adjust them, because they're a freaking chore. They're just annoying as hell. And now I'm stuck playing this game on this mode because I am a stubborn, dumbass gamer that refuses to play in a lower difficulty, even though the higher survival difficulty is actually more tedious. Like, those survival meters, they're so overtuned. This gal gets hungry in a matter of literally 10 minutes. She will have 7 berries and a whole ass roasted boar. And 10 minutes later, she's like, holy crap, I'm hungry. I could eat. Like, are you kidding me, fool? Doing your figure no favors. You need to stay lean to vanquish all these horrendous creatures. That being said, oh yeah, the vault. Of course, the vault. Oh man, there's no music. The HD music mod has failed me. Yeah, you dead, you scumlord. All right, so we got plenty of time. Get that in the corner. I don't need this shotgun just anymore. Can put this here. Ghost me, baby. All right, great stuff. Get me out of here. I hope that I'm not forgetting anything important. Let's get the ghost all the way over here. I mean, there is a gem over there to be ghosted. Whatever. Oh, the idol. Am I a greedy fool? Is this how I die? Because I want my idol? Oh, it is how I die, isn't it? I mean, this ghost is pretty new. It's not gonna split anytime soon. We got maybe like 15 more seconds till the split. Out of time. Don't worry about it. It's not how I die. I'm too great. All right, old mech. Music is back. Thank goodness, I was starting to feel really self-conscious not having that nice little bit of tunes in the background to soften the blow of my idiotic commentary. Well, all I got, I did all that work to save you, and all I got was this lousy pile of ropes. I will hang them around your neck and watch as you choke. Alright, looking good. Let's do the old mech thing. Don't want to do the shortcut for our explosives are short. Simply do the routine dispatch of the old mech, which is extremely streamlined. Let me get that. Stop it. Extremely streamlined. I'm still dreading how he might just jump up and crush me because the randomizer has traumatized me so hard. Like every time, every step of this second phase, I'm like, but no, wait, I'm not about to die. It is regular old Olmec. But he's a trivial fool. There is no chance in hell he could possibly kill me. Impossible. Yep. Oh yeah, the explosions. Idiot. Just keep going down. Oh, that was a mistake. Should have made sure the alien landed where I wanted it to land. Now I'm gonna have these idiots on top, making it difficult. You know, making it a little bit more tricky. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Sometimes I wish I wasn't so freaking dumb, stubborn, such a damn pro gamer. Because, boy, I'm killing a giant colossus of an enemy. And this girl be getting so damn sleepy, yo. She's like, ooh, I could use a nap. Bitch, you're getting literally crushed by a 7-story stall super demon. Maybe the adrenaline should keep that sleep in check, huh? Maybe you shouldn't feel so tired. It really should freeze. At the very least, the hunger meter should freeze when you're in the middle of a boss fight. The being cold meter, for sure, it is all set in a very cold environment. So there is a constant temperature gauge of how much heat your body heat is doing, how your body heat is doing. Of course, we want to go to the temple. Then there's the rest meter and the hunger meter. And they go down way too fast. Way too fast. I might just look for some kind of option to just lower that. Like, keep every survival setting the way it is. Stole my weapon. How dirty. Keep every survival setting. Oh. Just flee. Ah! Yeah, okay. Don't. Alright. I'll do it. 10 bumps. Oh, he got trapped in quicksand. What a stereotypical fool. Alright, there's Anubis. Let me put some actual thought into this approach. Die. scum. Last episode, where I tried to do this kind of nonsense, it was also a failed run, so it ended up being a very long episode. We're heading in that same direction. Somehow I managed to die once and then have a good run, which is like the exact distribution that I don't want, because it forces one mediocre run and then one decent one. I was hoping to kill the croc man, but these absolute hoe subtracting every shot. All right, you don't want to spend a bomb to get rid of this crush trap. That's just Callie, right? I don't really care about Callie. My apologies, Callie, for uttering this utterly blasphemous string of words, but it's just the truth. I have used you and abused you. I don't know why I'm doing this. Maximizing the number of gems that I gather over there is so freaking silly. What I should be doing is endeavoring to find the ghost pot, so that way I'm actually not waiting for the ghost. And now I put them the gems in the stupidest place, because I am forced to grab them. Anyway, let me just do things right. Put this at the exit. Don't really need to carry nothing. Come over here. I think this is the safest. Damn it, did not want to grab that. And then we go over to this side. Maybe if I actually have time. Oh, yo! Okay, let's just wait this out. It's all about cash, though. What? That is bad. That is really bad. Thankfully, he got stuck-ish. That could have been a complete disaster. Oh, man, I messed it up. I messed it up pretty hardcore. I think when he patrolled back, when she patrolled back, this lady ghost, it actually did what I wanted it to do, which is ghost the freaking gems. Okay, alright. Slight miscalculations. Why am I carrying the shotgun? Makes no sense. Nope. Alright, got it done. So basically when you're transitioning the level, nothing's actually happening. Ooh. Hilarious. The ghost may hover over the gems, but nothing's actually happening. Alright, 575. Ooh, almost. No? There you go. I don't know what the hell happened there. Just a mispress of the keys. Overall, pray for the gods. I can see why it was not as successful as you might think it should have been, because on the surface it looks like a really cool game, but as you do all the controls are kind of clunky. The entire survival mechanics are pretty infuriating, and it's generally tedious. It's a generally tedious game, and I think its main sin is the boss fights themselves, because I've killed 3 colossi out of the apparent 7, and each and every one, the fight is pretty much the same. Like the objective, you need to climb on top of them and use these nodes on their skin to do damage to them. It's like, this is lacking. This is severely lacking in mechanic variety. I want that idol. I want it. Like that. Man, I sure hope that wasn't the ghost spot. Alright, it's all good. Die. I'm gonna kill the idiot at the exit, which is already done. Alright, sweet deal. So I don't think it's gonna be one of those games where I stubbornly stick with it until the bitter end. I'm like, eh. It is an indie game. So, you know, I don't go in having giant demands of its quality or anything like that, but it's just not for me, I don't think. It has some really good stuff, like the atmosphere is really great. I think this is totally worth doing. The frozen atmosphere is really great. I don't know if there will be a mount. There is a giant wolf that keeps showing up, saving my bacon. So I am assuming that at some point I'll be able to maybe ride this giant wolf. I'll really appreciate it, because navigating through the lands, it's kind of clunky as well. And I think the deal breaker is when you're climbing up these evil creatures, these super demons, the controls are just not responsive enough. And that's the real sin that Pray for the Gods is committing, as far as I am concerned. They should have gathered some kind of gems to go there, huh? Alright, the City of Gold, unfortunately, only with 7 bombs. It is quite the waste to be here. Not gonna be able to get a whole lot of cash. But at least we made it this far. Okay. It's not really even anything that I want to do. I should be blowing up a bajillion things. But instead, I need to conserve my explosives. It's just a freaking tragedy. Bomb box? Boomerang. Like the polar opposite of the technological boom. Alright, let me get rid of these crush traps. Now, at the very least, we can destroy the crap out of these pods. Get a ton of money that way. Something deeply satisfying about gathering the pots and whipping them all at the same time, getting a ton of cash out of it. One of these days I'll keep track of just how much cash comes out of these, but it's really quite a lot. It reaches very close to 100,000. That's why it's like, at the very beginning, it's just not even worth going out of your way to pick up money. You're gonna get plenty of money to get the 2 million. There's another opportunity to get even more cash. There. There we go. That's 3,500. 1,700. The math is already too complicated for me to do. But, yeah, it's maybe like 80,000. Very close to 80,000. No reason to go in there. And I'm not going to ghost all these because it's just not worth it. Like the level is too closed in for me to be able to do it properly. Oh, that was miscalculation. This guy's kind of a problem. Oh, he left. He left so good. There was one extra pot of gold here. Probably worth getting. Spending my... I think that's the last bomb I'm willing to spend. Putting a lot of thought into all this ghosting nonsense. Wonder if it makes a big difference. Wonder if it makes a difference at all. Shooting the pot versus whipping it. No, no, no. Alright. Alright, we're looking good. Wow. I wasn't even paying attention how far the ghost was. Please don't be out here. You are here, huh? Get out of here. Alright, we actually got past that nonsense. I want them all dead. You were supposed to die, you filthy croc man. Let's see if we can kill him from afar. Are you still alive? Are you still a freaking psycho? I think he dropped into the abyss down there. He's one of them. One of these two morons. That's just bad. That's just evil. The fact that they don't trigger crush traps, that's just not right. They're humanoid. How the hell? What kind of technological marvel are these crush traps that they can distinguish between Paco and a humanoid crocodile? Oh, bullshit there. Oh, the poison boy might have easily triggered the Croc Man. These explosives are kind of a pain to get. Die. Son of a bitch. You can take it in one more shot. Son of a bitch. I really wanted those poses. Oh, it was worth it though. Worth the safety, I think. Maybe if I had put just a bomb here or something, I would have been able to get that out. That may make a giant difference. I don't think we care about that. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, you absolute piece of trash. Okay, this is cursed. Let me not engage. Ah! I should have died. That should have been just death. I have no right to still have a nunk. Really? Really, brother? You did this to me, huh? This incredible, amazing arrangement. Where'd the Croc Man go? Oh! Oh! Oh man, that could have been bad, but crisis averted. Alright, so that was a terribly poor, terrible freaking level, and I hated it. Okay. All kinds of explosions happening down there. Don't really want any more violence to happen without my supervision. And here, I've considered between episodes, I was like, maybe it's a great idea to go for the alien compass so you can get to the mothership, and that will enable you to blow up the crap out of Neo Babylon and the sunken city. Well, which, you know, if it goes that, you are pretty much guaranteed to get your 2 million right there. Right now, it's looking a little hairy. It's looking challenging to reach the 2 million mark with a bad City of Gold. If we had a decent, it doesn't have to be marvelous, just a decent City of Gold would have given me enough cash where you can get the 2 million before Hundun. And Hundun does give you, what is it, 200,000? I might be wrong about that. I can't say that I've kept track of the cash rewards at the end of Spelunky 2. It's either 50,000, 100,000 like it used to be, or it might be 100,000, 200,000. This bomb situation is atrocious. Thankfully, the ice caves contain mines. I can use to great advantage, great effect. Take, okay, of the riches contained within the vault of these greedy buffoons. I do need to go all the way back to the top, so I can get another mine out of somewhere. Yeah. Ain't nobody got the bombs to be spending. Ah! Okay, so he's never going to get out of there. I need to find another mine somewhere. There you are. I look forward to your hilarious demise, idiot! Get destroyed. Oh, that did not go according to plan. Holy crap. What a giant shaft. Did I grab the clover? I don't think I did. Shit. Oh, this is a freaking dead end. And now I don't have time to get the clover. This is where I die, isn't it? Yes. I'm not gonna leave without that vault. If I go under, yeah, there you go. Son of a bitch! I'm gonna get ghosted. I do have the unk, but because I get ghosted, I lose the freaking jetpack. All because I did not go into that little alcove and got myself the clover. That would have been quite the different tale right there. And now the ghost is going to split very soon. It is chasing after me right now. Welp. Oh, baby. I do have a bajillion ropes. Let me go over to the other side. Okay, we can actually go down here. No, why would you do that? Let me just grab him, okay? Let me just grab him. If nothing else. Uh-oh. No. Made it, baby. Everything went according to plan. I'm just too good at the video game, alright? You cannot stop me. I really could use a little bit extra health. That would be great. I see the vault. I am incapable of partaking of this vault anymore, alright? Ooh. That's just a nightmare down there. Oh! Let's grab the idiot. Fight for me, Gronk. Fight for me! Go down there and do my business. You did not do my business at all. You just got obliterated. Oh man, I hate the dogs so much. The fire dogs are awful. Let me see if we can whip the back of this fire dog. There you are. Hey, he's still alive, huh? Alright, he's dead. Give myself a little bit extra blood. Everything continues. We have 930,000. Neo Babylon, not the greatest environment to make riches. It is the greatest environment to get yourself destroyed. But I am quite fond of this shotgun. Not even the shotgun is good because the Neo Babylon, it gets reflected off screen. So it can be a real way to get yourself killed. Extremely easy. Even these guys reflect the button. Yep. It's so easy for these bullets to come back to you. In Neo Babylon. We're gonna make it work though. We're gonna make it work or die trying. Those are the literal two options that are available to me going forward. What is this nightmare? Where is even the way forward? I am so confused right now. Through here, I guess? Yeah, wow. Freaking cursed. Oh! Okay, that's good. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. It's just a matter of time now. Because he's too freaking stupid to operate within his environment, unlike Paco, who is always under control. Paco's got it. I hate this though. There is so little money to be made in Neo Babylon if you don't have the ability to destroy it. Oh, got laser in the butt. It's very upsetting. If you don't have the ability to clear it out, of course, there's an exception right here. It is the exception, in fact. Oh, maybe I could have shot him there. Oh yeah, kill each other, morons. If I pay attention to what's happening, I can probably shoot him. Nope. 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 Look, this is just the way it is when you try to assault the palace of sin. You exploit the crap out of the mechanic, and eventually it ends up working out for you. Whoa. Coming back. Another one dead. You respect. You respect the situation. You don't simply go exploring, hoping that everybody's dead. You just get close to the exit. Stick around. It's looking pretty good. Nobody on this side. And then you shoot from this side. Most of the time, that's the extent of your hardship. Oh yeah. That. We don't shoot the coffer just yet. Kelly was mad at me. Ooh, but the explosive situation though. That does mean we have to simply use it with the one bomb. Get. Oh, there's 8 of them. I don't wanna move 8 freaking chests. We're just gonna have to leave them here. And then we're gonna go get some money on the outside. Make sure that we have a path to the end. Idle too, of course. Make sure we have a safe path to the end. Yes! Safety! Safety first.